Like, please don't tell me I'm about to cry. Oh my God, ew. I have not cried at all. Just did my makeup, oh my God. Hey, Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nikki Monte. If you've been here before, hey friend, and if you haven't, well guess what? You're in for a ride. Don't mind my laundry right here. I'm actually about to get on a call. I'm going on the Tamron Hall show. It's already out. I'll leave the link in the description box for y'all to check it out. I'll also have it here, so y'all can just watch the whole thing, okay? You're gonna be with me through this whole process. 12:56, I have a call with them at 1 p.m. Sorry if I'm talking really fast, but I'm really nervous. They hit me up. They were still like sort of fleshing out a segment that they wanted to include on the show. I basically felt like I had to pitch to them, and I did, and I was like, I genuinely did not think that I was gonna get it, girl. So I just got off the phone with the producers of the Tamron Hall show. They reached out to me saying that they wanted to have me on the show. Hello. I've never done anything like this, so I just wanted to share with y'all how it went down. So they reached out to me and said that they saw some of my stuff on Instagram, right? And then we set up a call, and I'm thinking that it was gonna be super casual. Like, I think she was just gonna tell me like, oh, you want a show? Like, this is the vision that we have. I thought that she was gonna be pitching to me. No, babes, it's quite literally the opposite. She said she had a story in mind. It wasn't guaranteed that the story was gonna happen. So I was like, oh, baby, I went in interview mode. Like, I work in sales, so I went in full-on sales mode. I was like, okay, let me pitch to you then. Say less. So I went into full pitch mode, telling her about my story, telling her about a bunch of other stuff, and she said she loved me. I'm just gonna take her word for it. She said I was perfect for the show. We talked about it. She said she was gonna pitch me to the executive producer tomorrow. I'm gonna come back tomorrow to tell you all the tea if I'm getting on the show or not, because like, what is going on? The show will be next Thursday, which means I will need to find an outfit. Hello? I knew I did a good job, but I was like, what the hell would they want to talk to me about? And they not sure if they're gonna do the segment or not. Like, it's no way I'm gonna get this. So she called me the very next day, like 9:30. It was like 9:30 or 10 a.m. the next day on a Tuesday. Today is Friday. And hit me up and said, yo, we going forward with your segment. Looking forward to it. Y'all, I just booked a room in my office. I'm literally like, I'm at work right now. So I just got the email that I will be on the Tamron Hall show. What the? I'm trying not to freak out right now, trying to have a poker face because my coworkers are literally looking directly at me. Not too much. They hit me up last night and they said that they wanted to do a pre-interview that is going to be on TV. So that's why I have my makeup on right now. I have no wig on. I'm decided to go no wig for this part of the interview, and then I'm gonna go wig on stage, okay? Because we gotta get a little, I got some new wigs in, okay? I gotta show them up on national TV. I need people to see both sides. Both, because we look good both ways. I'm about to get on this car, y'all. I'm gonna leave y'all on the side so y'all can see like what's tea. My little station over here is such a mess. I've been doing my makeup, so I really have to clean up so that I'm not like knocking a bunch of stuff over. Where's my bag? I'm not nervous, but the more I talk about it and the more I'm talking about it with y'all, I'm getting a little nervous. I'm not gonna hide you. I am not a person that like gets nervous to talk to anybody at all, for real. Like, people really do not intimidate me if I don't think about it too much. Like, if you think about somebody's title, if you think about who somebody is too much, you're going to be intimidated. Like, you're gonna be like, damn, you wanna talk to me? But I try to go into things like not caring. Like, you're a person, you're a human being just like me. So what I gotta be afraid for? I'll be back when I have the interview. I haven't even needed my drink because I'm already amped up. Okay, y'all, I'm a little late, but whatever. Oh my God, my stomach is bubbling. Ew. Oh, they haven't even sent the link. Oh, they just sent it. Oh, background looks pretty clean and nice, whatever. I'm like nervous because I'm like, do I know what I'm gonna be talking about? But it's my story, like, this is about me. How old was I when I got alopecia? Shit. Hold on, here we go. Hello, hi.
I'm nice to
meet you.
Hello.
What this is going to be is it's going to be a quick 40 seconds to a minute long video package. It's going to be played before you come out with Tamron. I'm going to feed you lines, but please feel free to change the words. If anything is not how you would say it, please say it in your own words. Yeah. First line we have is, growing up, my cousin would always braid my hair. We'll probably just do that. But then it's one day when I was just 9 years old, she found a teeny tiny spot in the middle of my head. I went to a dermatologist and it turned out to be alopecia. So that's the whole context of it. But we could break it up into just like one sentence at a time if you feel like that's...
Okay, it's fine. I can do the whole thing.
So
does it matter mood-wise? I'm a little, my energy is really high right now. So I should just... I shouldn't be like.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a great thing.
Okay. I'm like, should I be like growing up? Make the emotion match the content. Okay.
Yeah. You are ready.
Okay. 3. I'm sorry, I'm laughing a little bit.
That's okay. That's
3, 2, 1. Wait, now I forgot. Wait, what just happened? Okay, wait, I got it. Growing up, my cousin would always braid my hair, and oh God, it's so much going on. Oh my God, that is so embarrassing, bro. I just got back from Sephora. Of course I had to convince myself that I needed new makeup. Hello? Have you been watching me long enough? Hello? So let's run through everything that I got from Sephora so y'all can see. I got the Huda Beauty Concealer, shade Toasted Almond, Pat McGrath Blurring Under Eye Powder, the shade Medium, Huda Beauty teeny tiny size, because y'all know I love me a good sample size. It's the color Peach Pie. It's the loose setting powder, Holy Duo, which I used when I was in Ghana, the Charlotte Tilbury, and the One Size Beauty. Been back for a while from my run. I truly ate everything that I was supposed to eat today, but I cannot for the life of me stop thinking about sweets. I've been editing all night long. I'm trying to get all my work done out the way before the week starts tomorrow. Tonight is Sunday, so that I can find an extra outfit for this Tamron Hall show. I don't know when my wig or my dress is going to get in. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to fit my dress, and that would send me over the edge if that came in late. I really want to do a lot more on YouTube, and I feel like it is a really heavy lift combined with work, combined with short form content. That's part of the reason why I'm really excited to quit this job, because I'll be able to put a lot of energy into this and give it the focus that I feel like I can, because I definitely feel like I can make this better. I don't know, I just am really y'all know I'm really hypercritical of myself, and y'all know I hate everything that I do. I want to get better every time, and I want to give y'all like quality stuff, and I'm taking a step back from just the wig videos because I don't get to plan them anymore. I'm actually filming my last wig video this week. I really am obsessed with the wig. I'm obsessed with the company, but I've been watching a lot of other people's videos. I'm like, I can do that, I can do that, I can do that. I just don't have the time. But soon come. I make a vanilla mud cake. Don't ask me for instructions on how I did it. I am going off of the dome, okay? We're going to go off the dome. Solid as a rock. So moist she is not. Cheers, bitch. Cheers. Cheers. You better watch those B words. You better watch those. She's exactly what I'm looking for. I wanted something sweet and something that tasted like a cake. Ding, 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 ding. I just have to get these thoughts out right now. One of the things that I'm proud of myself about is how transparent I am, specifically on this channel. I feel like I'm more transparent here than I am anywhere else, really. I was scrolling through a bunch of messages on some posts that I made. I guess part of me feels like a little bit of a fraud, but I don't think that I should. Okay, I'm gonna stop you right here. I was spiraling. My anxiety was getting the best of me a little bit, so I'm gonna simplify it a little bit for you right now. Truly can't believe I was crying. I think I was just overwhelmed, but I was also looking at DMs at the same time and comments. I was over flooding myself with that, and y'all know how I feel about looking at that too excessively. I love y'all down, but there are some mean people in my comments all the time. It was just overwhelming. I said that I felt like a fraud, and that is because I did. I think I was thinking too much about the show because I felt like, oh, I'm on this show because on social media people see me as this confident person that takes her wig off, puts her wig on camera, like all of that, talks about her alopecia, is really just seen as a confident person. And in that moment I felt very insecure, probably all day. I have a lot of insecurities when it comes to not having hair and not feeling pretty enough in comparison to X, Y, and Z. And I think that's silly. Like, looking back, I don't think it is productive to compare yourself to anyone, to compare yourself to any other situation. This is my life, period, point blank. But I did feel like a fraud in that moment because I felt like, oh, I'm going on a show to talk about my confidence, which I wasn't going on a show to talk about my confidence. I'm going on a show to talk about my story. And nobody is expecting me to be 100% confident all the time, because nobody is 100% confident all the time. Yeah, so going on a show to talk about confidence, and I felt insecure in that moment, but it's okay. We all have insecurities, and this is just me looking back. All right, y'all, we're getting back to the video, and we're about to start getting ready for the show, so let's do it. Hello. I must have completely forgot that I was vlogging. I'm so flustered right now. Y'all, it's 11 o'clock. Just now doing the things that I need to do for this show tomorrow. I did my nails. I did some press-ons. I forgot how much I hate press-on. I am about to start doing some skincare. I need to wax and I need to shave my face so bad. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but my face is so it's so hairy, y'all. I like to dermaplane on dry skin. Look at all of that hair. Face is shaved off, so that means my makeup is gonna apply really, really nicely tomorrow. Let me show y'all my wig. Did I show y'all my wig? Hold on. Y'all are gonna crack up laughing because I ended up deciding to go with a color that I've told y'all a million times that I hate on myself. But I got a blonde wig. I'm a little annoyed about it though, to be honest with you. You see this right here? This is pissing me the hell off. I'm not gonna hold you. But the way that I really wanna fix it would take way too long and I just simply do not have the time. You see this curl? I think she's really cute, but I think it's just too boom. All I'm gonna do is straighten this hair. I feel like it would look so much better straightened and maybe with a little bump right here like this. I cannot do these big church curls right now. I cannot. I feel like I'm going to a revival right now. So I'm in bed. It's like 2 a.m. I have my alarm set for 5:20 or 5:30. I want to be able to have breakfast, slow roll my way into the day as opposed to rushing. I was actually about to pull out my journal, but I guess I'll use you guys as my little diary. Y'all, I can't believe I'm going on national television. How do we go from never being interviewed to all the way on TV? Like, that's actually insane. Perfectionist in me is like, I have to get this right and not think about it too intensely because I will get nervous. I just kicked in now that there's going to be an audience watching. They sent over this announcement post and my mother was like, well, why don't you post it? And I was like, number one, I hate this picture. Number two, I don't know, it just feels like it makes it more intense for me to post it. Part of me now is, damn, I should have never even posted a video making an announcement that I'm going to be on the show. Like, what the... I just have such a huge fear of disappointing people and disappointing myself, not being able to articulate myself well, a lot of ums. Maybe I just need to pray. Father God, in the name of Jesus, I thank you. I thank you for waking me up this morning, God. I thank you for keeping me. Thank you for watching after me. I thank you for security. I thank you for the people that watch me. Thank you for the people that care about me. I thank you for community, God. God, I thank you for this opportunity, Lord. I ask that you ease my nerves. I ask that you give me strength. I ask that you allow people to see you through me, God. I ask you to put me closer to what it is that you want for me on this earth. Less about me and more about you, God. Thank God. Amen. I got my friends with me. We are. It's up. And then look at my name, y'all. Are you kidding? Who is she? She's Nikki Montea. See Tamron right there. They don't have any mirrors in here, which is literally insane because how the hell I'm gonna do my hair? Like I said, I feel like I have a tendency to like do interview talk, and this is not like job interview. Like this is me. It's
like me. Literally asking questions about you.
Yeah.
If you want to walk in the Uggs down, and then we'll
perfect.
Just
Love it. Love that for me. Is there a place for me to set this stuff, or can I not?
Yes, we have. Don't worry.
Perfect. I love your hair, by the way.
Thank you.
Fam, please welcome Nikki Montea to the show. You have the most beautiful megawatt smile. That smile is radiating.
I try. Oh, and take it off, try.
Just wrapped the Tamron Hall show. You wrapped. She did amazing. Tune in.
Honestly, she killed that. She don't cry, but I was.
Yo, me and Shannon were crying our asses off.
You cry.
I cry a lot.
I cry down.
I'm a crier.
Boots. They gagged Nikki with 2 surprise videos.
Right.
I tell you, it's bigger than you.
I talked to both of them on Instagram, so we talk in our DMs, and I was like,
Wait.
Is that true?
This is just the beginning, y'all.
Just the beginning.
Just the beginning.
All right, we off to Breakfast Club.
I'm fucking sorry. Yeah, we gotta go see Charlamagne.
We gotta go see Charlamagne. Quick change.
Yes.
Look, everybody came. Bonnie ready.
I can't believe that just happened. What do y'all think?
Congratulations. You were absolutely dynamite. Let me tell you something. I saw you had a standing ovation.
I went on the Tamron Hall show. Yeah. So today is Friday. I am actually about to start getting ready to go out with friends. I wanted to do a little get ready with me. I wanted to debrief with y'all and tell y'all how everything went and what that was like and how your girl is feeling so far. I want to hear y'all thoughts. I'm still so gagged right now. I will say from the moment that I found out about it, I was completely shocked. I was like, what are you hitting me up for? I'm so confused. What's going on? Talking about it so casually too. Like, y'all know, if you haven't already seen my alopecia story, I'll link it up here for y'all to see. Same way that y'all saw me on the show talking about it so casually, laughing, hee hee ha ha, like it's not that big of a deal. That's exactly how I was with the producers, and I was kind of gagged about that as well, because it was like, who is this? I don't necessarily get super emotional, but talking about it, I usually see myself holding back. When you talk about stuff like this, it's just a lot to revisit, and I was gladly sharing everything about my experience with them. The day before was when it really kicked in of what it was that I was doing. So the day before, they sent over topics of everything that was going to be potentially going to be discussed on set. When the topics came in, I know I'm like a huge perfectionist. I'm really, really hard on myself. I really started to freak out. I practiced with my friend. I like was showing her my outfit, and then I started practicing some of the questions, and I was like, why do I sound like an interview right now? Like, what's going on? This is not work. I'm just so used to being in a corporate environment, you know, covering up who I really am. I've always been told, like, within a corporate environment that, you know, you have to kind of like tone it down. Your personality has to reflect those that are a white old man, because usually that's who I'm selling to. It was really hard for me to adjust and to realize I'm going on TV not because, you know, they just want to interview anybody about alopecia. They want to interview me because of who I am and the work that I've already put out. I'm just so used to doing interviews and pretending to be somebody else, or being somebody that I would think that that person wants to see. What's the word for it? There it is, code switching. I'm so used to code switching within the workplace. I got really hard on myself because I was like, well, how else is anybody going to like me? Like, this is national TV. Like, I should be coming across to appeal more people. I don't know. I was just overthinking it. But y'all have affirmed me so much that I know that at the end of the day gonna end. Shout out to Glorilla. But at the end of the day, y'all have told me a million times how much y'all connect with me, how much what I say resonates with y'all, and I never get any comments about how I speak. I never get any comments about, you know, if I'm doing too much or if I'm too annoying or whatever. Maybe every once in a while I might get a comment like that, but not too much. I had to really sit down and realize I already have some incredible people that already watch me, and y'all critique me sometimes, and y'all do it in a very loving way, which I really appreciate, but I've never once felt uncomfortable being myself to y'all. I never once was told that it was too much. Obviously, I think it's really unfair that Black people, we have to consider this in the first place, but it's also a reminder that at the end of the day, it is all right to just be yourself. And if it doesn't click with some people, it doesn't click with some people. But it will click with some people. As I'm sitting here thinking about this timeline, I'm really thinking about how proud I am of all of the progress that I had. To think that I'm going on a show to talk about one of my biggest insecurities. It's still one of my biggest insecurities to this day. I want to be very clear on that. Still thinking about, is it the good decision to go out without a wig? I don't go to work without my wig. Nobody in the office knows that I have alopecia. You know what I mean? Like, it's certain people that I tell, it's certain people that I don't tell. Sometimes I am not as confident as I want to be, but the reality is, that's the beautiful thing about being human, girl. The journey never ends unless you're flatlined. But the journey of being confident and being comfortable in your skin, it really never ends. To think about where I was a few years ago, and to think that I'm not only just going on forget about going on a show, to think that I had friends coming over to my house that saw me without my wig and were taking me to this event, to think that I sent the link out to certain friends and family members and all of that, and they sent it out to their friends and their family members. Think that I even allowed all of that to happen is an insane amount of progress for me, because it is no way on God's green earth that I would have done that 2-3 years ago. Just 2-3 years ago. It's no way. I want to be very clear. If I was to get this same exact opportunity 2-3 years ago, I would have kept it a secret. I wouldn't have told anybody. Even though it's national TV, it's no way I would have told anybody outside of my mother, probably, that I was doing it. I was not comfortable in my skin at all. Am I still working on being comfortable in it? Sure, but is there a shit ton of progress that has happened so far? Absolutely. It didn't really hit me that I was actually on the show until I went out to the studio and I saw the people. I was like, whoa, what are we doing here? What's going on? Got into our rooms to start getting dressed. They only gave us like a couple minutes to get dressed, child. Thank God I got dressed before I left, because I was thinking about doing my makeup and doing whatever when I got there, but thank God I didn't. But once it was time to go down to the studio, I really felt so out of place because Danielle, the actress, she was there. So you have like a celebrity that's there. We get in the elevator at the same time and I felt so teeny tiny. I was like, what am I doing here? What's going on? But I was like trying to get my confidence up. And what got my confidence up for real was that Danielle said that she watches me. I was like, excuse the hell out of me. She was like, oh my God, I watch your videos. I love your videos. I love everything that you put out. Keep doing it, like all of that. That little moment made me feel like a little bit more authority and allowed me to take up a little bit more space in the room that I was in, because it was like, oh, maybe I am deserving of being here. I haven't been around that long, but it shows how much of an impact my stuff is making, and that feels a little icky to say, because y'all, I do not like hyping my own self up, but it is true. I mean, the facts are the facts. The facts have to be the facts, friend. They have to be the facts. So yeah, we get out there and the energy is really high. They're like playing music. I had Desmond and Shannon with me. My mother was supposed to come too, but she ended up getting sick, so she couldn't make it. But it just felt really good to have some incredible people around me to share this moment with me. I just feel so lucky to have her, to have Desmond, and to have had them by my side for that. I wouldn't wish for anyone else in the world. So if y'all are watching this, I love you down. You mean so much to me. I'm not gonna get sappy. We're gonna save that for a couple weeks. You already know what's coming up. It was finally time to go on stage. So they played a little video on screen. We filmed that before. That was, first of all, that was all scripted. The producers took what I said and they scripted out what they wanted me to say. It all lined up to what I had told them, but they have to tell the story at the end of the day. I think in that moment, I was like looking at younger pictures of myself and I'm like going back into, in that moment, I was going back in my head of how younger Nikki felt at that time and all of the stuff that I had gone through, and like hearing myself say that I used to call myself ugly in the mirror every day. Like, please don't tell me I'm about to cry. Oh my God, ew. I have not cried at all. Just did my makeup. Oh my God. It was a really surreal, I need something. Like, I need to get my Candace on. Hold on. I know Candace from Real Housewives of Potomac. It was a lot going on in my head because like I'm on TV and younger pictures of myself and hearing me talk about the situation. It just took me back to all of the years that I did not feel pretty at all and felt like I wasn't deserving of love. I felt so ugly as a kid. And that is just such a harsh word. And to look at those pictures and to look at me, I felt really confident in myself in that moment. On stage, I literally said on stage that the face card never declines. Shout out to Beyonce. And to think of the difference just a few years, some years makes of you really focusing less on how other people perceive you and more on how you perceive you, and focusing on the love that you have for yourself. Y'all know I've talked about my journey with like being depressed, and you know, and a lot of that journey was me not accepting myself. I personally was doing this, projecting my insecurities onto other people. Till now, I had never given my friends a chance to accept me in my most natural state. I had never given anybody a chance to see me like this because I was so deeply insecure about this. Alopecia is not like a brand new thing, but a woman not having hair, that is a huge insecurity. It's a huge insecurity. That's huge. When you look around and you see every woman in the world that has hair, that is a big insecurity. I hated that about myself. I avoided mirrors. And if I did look in the mirror, I was calling myself ugly. I'm just really proud of myself for doing the work, the healing, the therapy, the communication. Finally got to a point where now I love me. And I love me down now. I'm sitting on stage to be motivation for other people. I felt so connected to what it is that God wants for me. I'm not really completely sure on what that is. Maybe this is it. And I'm still trying to listen to see like how God wants me to move. Ever since I was younger, I've always had the same conversation with God. I know not what I need. I know what I want. No, I know what I want. I want money. I want this. I want that. I want that. But I know not what I need. God only knows what's best for me. So if I am not on the right path, take me off. and put me on the path that you want me on. So I have been praying that prayer a lot lately, especially as I'm like about to quit my job, especially as I'm about to, you know, do a bunch of other stuff. And in that moment, I felt so connected to God in that moment. I remember sitting there and just thinking in my head, like, thank you, Jesus. Look at you, Godding. It's the God in me. On stage, I really felt like I was being myself. I was trying to look at it like one of y'all came up to me and asked me questions. That's how I was thinking about it. Like, if one of y'all came up to me and started talking to me, I wouldn't be super stiff just because it's an audience right here. A lot of people have been saying, you don't look like you were nervous at all. I was very nervous, and I felt like I kept stumbling over my words because Tamron wasn't looking at me because it was a teleprompter behind me. So it looked like she was looking at me, but her eyes weren't looking at me. And because I've had alopecia and I've been wearing wigs for a long time, eye connection is extreme. Y'all, I've talked about that in my alopecia video. Eye connection is extremely important to me. Like, you will throw me off if you are not looking me in my eyes, because it's always been a pet peeve to me, because when I was younger, when I would wear wigs, people would always just look up here to see if I was wearing a wig. And so I'm always mindful of when people, I have to learn how to get better at it, because I'm always mindful of when people are looking me in my eyes and when they're not. And so when she was looking on the side, looking at the teleprompter, I'm like, girl, I almost looked back like, what are we looking at, girl? It felt like it was going by so fast, and it felt so casual. And the second segment, they surprised me with two people that watch me, Olivia and Alexis. So I've DM'd with them. If you follow me on Instagram and you DM me, oftentimes I'm going to respond to your DM. Alexis and Olivia have DM'd me, and I've talked to them via DMs or in the comments or whatever. And I remembered them when I saw them on camera, because I go to y'all pages, okay? If that's one thing I'm gonna do, you message me or you go to my comments, I wanna see what you look like. I know exactly who they were. And so when they got on stage, I was like, what is going on? And y'all know I know I just had like a little cry moment right now, but y'all know I do not like crying in front of people. Like, I'm just not into that. And so I just felt like I was about to cry, and then I was like, gather yourself, get it together. Olivia and Alexis were just so sweet. I know that that was a huge moment for them to go on national TV, on a segment that I was on, and talking about, you know, what my videos have done. Like, that was incredibly sweet. And I did not imagine anything like that happening. It was such a surprise. I was so insanely proud of her and Alexis for going on TV and showing their hair. I don't know how long Alexis have had alopecia. I think she told me she got hers when she was 11 or something like that. But Olivia, she told me that she just got alopecia like a couple months ago, and she doesn't have any hair, and she's like really hard on herself. And I had to write her like, girl, let's BFFR. You just got it a couple months ago. I got it when I was 9 years old, and I'm just now getting comfortable. Y'all have to give yourselves grace and time. I say that to me too. Because for her, how insane is that? To have just lost your hair pretty recently and to take your wig off on camera on national TV. Y'all talking about me? That is an iconic moment. We took our wigs off together, but to me, it was more of a bigger moment with her than it was for me. I take my wig off all the time. I am on social media, on the World Wide Web, taking my wig off all the time. To have just gotten alopecia and get on national television and snatching your wig off, or Alexis showing pictures of her hair when she doesn't even have that on her Instagram, like, that is more of a moment for y'all, for real. Like, I wanted to honor that. And what I felt like when I was taking my wig off, I felt like I was supporting her more than anything. And it became less about me and my journey, and it became more about like, wow, look at this icon on our television screen right now. It was just really trippy to think that my videos gave her the courage to walk outside without her hair. I am so happy that I got the opportunity to do this. I haven't really had a chance to really think about this experience and what this means for me, what this means for us, what this means for my journey, especially as I'm about to quit my job and all of that. This just gave me the opportunity to do it. Yesterday, I spent all day on the phone, so I did not get a chance to do it at all. Like, from the time that I walked in my house yesterday, I walked in my house at like 1 p.m. I did not go to bed. I didn't even eat. 1 p.m. to 1 a.m. I was on the phone back to back to back. And I love my little me time, but I'm like, these moments come around like once in a lifetime. I have to answer the phone. I have to talk to my family, my friends, and tell them about the experience. But when you telling people about the experience, you just like kind of running back the event and not really sitting in a moment and reflecting on why you got here and how you got here and what that was like and what it felt like, all of that. I feel really good about this experience. I did hear Tamron at the end. She might be taking my job when I retire. Hold on, wait a minute. I thought God was finished. Don't give me the preaching up in here, okay? I am so grateful to be able to have y'all, to be able to have the people that follow me on Instagram and all of these other platforms, but also more importantly, for people that feel really connected and resonate with my story. It really makes my younger inner child smile so much, because for so long I felt lonely. I felt like my emotions were siloed, like nobody else had felt this way. And being able to share my journey allows me to connect with people like y'all who understand where I'm coming from and who may have experienced something similar or something completely different, but can also understand what I'm saying. It just feels really, really good to have built this community with y'all. I just feel really grateful and I feel really blessed. It just only gave me a little bit more motivation to go harder. Okay, I got to go hard. I know I struggle with vulnerability, but it's crazy how stuff works. Like, it's crazy that, like, for me, I've been making videos for a long time. I don't know if I ever told y'all that, but I have been making videos for a long time. I've had multiple YouTube channels. I've had multiple pages. I've done things with friends, all of that. It's crazy that the second that I let my guard down and I'm vulnerable and I'm honest with my feelings, my emotions, and I'm like really open and honest about who I am and sort of present the most authentic version of myself, that is when I was able to see things sort of pop off. I am enough. That's really what it is. And this is your reminder too. You are enough, friend. You are good enough. People will accept you as you are. I was hiding my alopecia from friends, family, all of that, and not giving them an opportunity to see me. Allow people to see you, and if they don't with it, bye. More people love authenticity than not. So I hope that my journey can be an inspiration to y'all. Like I said, foot is on the gas pedal. Foot is on the gas pedal and we're keeping it up. All right, y'all, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Now to hit up my friends to see what the next movie is, because we can't stay in the house. We gotta get outside. All right, y'all, I will see you. Thank you so much for watching. And I'm trying to figure out what's my outro. You thought I forgot. Complete the heart. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you just sitting there chilling. Yeah, I see you. Thank you so much. All right, y'all. I will see y'all next time. Talk to you later. Bye. Love you and appreciate you forever and ever. Bye.